Good evening, all my little Pokemons. Mewtwo here with you tonight, feeling a little bit festive, and well, we have a little talkie time today. Um, what to talk about? Uh, let's talk about holiday shopping. Well, right now it is the last day of November as I'm recording this, and I happen to be off today, and I went out grocery shopping on a Monday because I was off, and several stores were already still horribly packed from the beginning of the holiday shopping season. This is kind of annoying, um, especially for those of us who don't get to go do the actual holiday thing on the holidays. Uh, when the stores are busy like this, it mostly just means it's interrupting my regular potential grocery days with a lot of people in the Walmart and the Meijer and the Sam's Club and wherever I happen to be going to get foodses. And as it currently stands, it's kind of not the safest thing to do is be in a crowded store. Now, yes, I do most of my stuff shopping on the internet. Thank you, internet, for being there and having all these different options for me to spend my money without having to leave the house. You are awesome, internet. Keep being you. But I'm really not a big fan of trying to do my grocery shopping over the internet because a lot of my grocery shopping involves I have to be there to look at the food to decide what I'm going to buy. And trying to do that on a website is not as productive. Even trying to make my Amazon wish list, I get lost in the idea of trying to search through everything to put down what I'm actually interested in getting. I know I'm not trying to say like, oh my god, it's hard to find things to ask for, but it really is actually kind of a pain. Back when we had, say, like the Sears catalog or whatever came in the mail, you had a concise, consolidated function. Flip through to the toy section, circle things with a pen, you put your initials next to them so mom knew that this was for you and not for your sister. Um, and it was easy. It made sense. When it comes to stuff like this, you are busy trying to search through all things in the known universe that can be purchased online. Same thing with food. I try and go to one of those online grocery store things. I am hit with everything. And most of the things I like to specifically at the grocery store, I like to pick. Things like packs of chicken thighs or pork chops or steaks. I like to actually look at them, figure out the one that's a pretty good marbling, or that one looks like it doesn't have any weird shaped chicken thighs. That's the one that's for me. Um, Other stuff I suppose would be fine enough, like, oh, I want a box of Hot Pockets or cinnamon waffles from Meijer. They're a package object. I'm not going to know the difference. But, stuff like meats, fresh vegetables, I like to be able to look at them. The fresh vegetables is still a crapshoot whether or not you get a good one. Like, oh, it feels perfectly fine. You kind of do it all solid mold. Well, it happened once or twice, but, it's possible. Uh, so, at the moment, I did an extra naughty level run. I don't mean naughty or bad, more along the lines of I stockpiled a little more than I normally would. To hopefully make it through probably an extra couple weeks of grocery during the month of December here without having to actually go grocery shopping. I probably will still go on a weekly run, just I don't have to spend as much time in there as if I don't want to. Basically, giving myself the potential out. Um, Good thing about buying stuff at Sam's Club and having a freezer, I can deal things out into smaller serving sizes. So, well, one, I bought a pack of steaks because I like steak. And I haven't cooked them for a couple of weeks. So, yeah, I'm going to cook steak this week. And I was extra naughty there. I bought the filet mignons because we both really like them, and yeah, I'll probably get enough steak out of one of those things. uh, yeah, yeah, gonna do that. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. But I also got a thing of pork chops, which if we each eat one pork chop, I dealt them out into baggies, so we have 7 dinners worth of pork chops, or 6 dinners worth of pork chops, and 1 stray pork chop. I had to stray out of a previous pack from Myers, so I have another dinner worth of pork chops sitting there if I so choose to. Yay! I got a big bag of fish fillets, and a few other major dinner items that I could easily split out into a couple. So, doing what I can to have good dinner options, good actual dinners out of what I have stockpiled. And being it's 2 days after Turkey Palooza at our house at our Thanksgiving on Saturday, I've made a significant dent in the dark meat bag because that's what I like to use most. That doesn't mean it's gone. And the white meat bag is pretty much full because Autumn hasn't really gotten too much leftover action on. We're going to have to do something about that soon. Probably freeze or bag some of it before it goes nasty. That way we have fun emergency turkey in the freezer. I do enjoy at a moment's notice. Just defrost and eat. Nom nom nom. But I did stockpile a little on canned goods, soups and vegetables and things like that. So we know we're going to be pretty safe. I even overbought again on the soda stuff, or pop, whatever you feel like calling it. So we do have a little extra supply on that too. So we can stretch a little bit more than we were expecting to. It's a good thing, honestly. I do need to do holiday shopping for the few people that I do exchanges with every year. My lovely husband, of course, to get stuff for him. My parents and sister. Well, actually, I got my sister something already, so that's taken care of. And we have one real friend. I have a lot of friends, but one friend that we actually do exchange gifts with every year. So we're gonna make sure and get something nice for him. I'm having a lot of fun doing the holiday dresses here. I like floofing it out for you guys, and I like seeing it too. So that's a thing. Hoping to do more of that over the next week while I'm still off. Tomorrow I'm hopefully going to do several in Daisy if I don't do those tonight after Autumn's last break. We'll see what I have time for and what I have energy for. Shopping was pretty big today, so I was a little low energy and didn't really start the recording process till 6 p.m. Because I left home at right after 11:30 and I got home just before 4 o'clock. That's a long time to be out shopping and hauling heavy things like 15 2-liter bottles of either Pepsi or Diet Dr. Thunder, and cases of chicken and whatever that I bought from Sam's Club. There's a lot of weight in that car, okay? There was a lot of weight in food product. Anyway, yeah, that was the excitement for today. Not really much of a story, but I'll throw in story time. That's a good place to follow this video. Yeah, looking forward to this year being over. It's been a bit of a blast, and we can move on to 2021. We'll see what happens then. December is never a fun month for either of us. Work is usually extra busy. A lot of people are called off vacation. Like me, I'm off right now. Because people have to burn out PTO until they're down to their maximum allowed carryover. This year being extra strenuous because people cancel all their summertime vacations and stuff coming up to this because they couldn't go to whatever it was they planned on. And now a bunch of people had to burn their time off in December to make sure they weren't having loss from carryover time. So that's a thing. It's definitely making both of our lives more interesting. Anywho, yeah, just feeling YouTube-ish. I really love being him. He's really become a major part of me. I'm so glad I wound up getting my paws on him. I really want to thank Midori for letting me have him. He has definitely become a special part of my life, and that's kind of important to me. Yeah. So, Blair, do you have any plans for the month of December that sound exciting, or are you gonna do what I do and try and be even more of a hermit now during the busy season? uh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the little dingly bell, for the little dingly bell will alert you when I go ahead and post you new videos. Sometimes it's Mewtwo, like this one was. It could happen. I mean, I really like wearing them, so it really could happen pretty easily. And my Patreon link is in the description box below, in case you're so inclined that you'd like to help support the channel. I always appreciate it. But it's not required, and I still love you all anyway. But for now, this little Mewtwo would like to thank you from the bottom of his pokey heart, and I hope to see you again on another video. Stay fluffy. Remember, Mewtwo's one of Santa's helpers. I'm watching you, and I know what you're thinking. Including that. That's a good thought. Keep thinking about that for a while. I enjoy it. See you all again soon.